Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Happy 2020. This is officially the first video of the year and I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited because I want to make more videos about Spanish. Today we are going to learn 10 essential Spanish words that you will use at restaurants. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get started. Maybe you know this vocabulary. Maybe you already used it at restaurants. But this vocabulary is pretty basic. It's not complicated, but it is very helpful if you want to order food in Spanish. Okay, so the first thing you gotta say is hola. Hola. You can also say buenos días, buenas tardes, or buenas noches. That is something that you have to say. You always have to be polite and you gotta say a lot of hola. And also you will have to say por favor, por favor. Hola means hello, obviously, and buenos días, good morning, buenas tardes, good afternoon, and buenas noches is good evening or good night, okay? Also, as I said a few seconds ago, you have to use the phrase por favor, por favor. That's something essential to learn when going to a restaurant. So, hola. That's the first thing you say, hola. And then every time you ask for something, you gotta say por favor, por favor. Okay? Por favor means please. That's the first thing you gotta know. And we learned already several words and phrases to say hello. If you want to say that you need something, you gotta use por favor as well, please. The second word that you gotta learn is a verb, and the verb is traer. We're gonna see some examples of how to use the words that we're gonna learn, so don't worry about that. And also, most of the words that we will learn today are verbs. So that's something interesting. Okay, so the first verb is traer. So you can say, ¿me puede traer sal, por favor? That means, can you please bring me salt? Or can you please bring salt? ¿Me puede traer blank and then por favor? ¿Me puede traer un café? Por favor. Can you please bring me coffee? You could also say, ¿me puede traer el menú, por favor? Can you please bring me the menu? So yeah, that's very interesting. So that is essential to learn. Traer is to bring. That's the meaning of traer, to bring. Me puede traer is like polite way to say, can you please bring me? And then you say whatever you need. And don't forget to say por favor after you ask for something. Okay. Now, the other verb that you need to learn, that you must learn, is dar. This verb means to give. When you are at the restaurant and you use dar, it could also mean to have. For example, ¿me puede dar blank, por favor? This means, may I have blank, please? Or can you give me blank, please? So, yeah, this is a polite way to say, can I have this? Can you give me this? Right? Me puede. When you use these two words, me puede, at the beginning of sentences, it's a polite way to say, may I. It's a polite way to ask for things. Me puede dar, for example, un refresco. ¿Me puede dar un refresco, por favor? ¿Me puede dar blank, por favor? May I have? Or can you give me blank, please? ¿Me puede dar la cuenta, por favor? May I have the bill, please? Can you give me the bill, please? Okay, so that's another important thing to learn. The word number 4 that we're gonna learn is gracias. Gracias. This is a very common Spanish word, and I'm pretty sure you know the meaning of this. Gracias means thank you. After you receive something, you always gotta say gracias, gracias. After you get some service, after someone brings you food, you must say gracias because it's the polite way, and it's always a good idea to be polite when speaking a second language. It's always a good idea. Okay, now, word number 5, necesitar. Necesitar. This verb means to need. And obviously when you go to a restaurant, you need food. So this is another helpful verb that you probably will be using a lot. So you can say, for example, necesito blank, por favor. Necesito pan, por favor. So this means I need bread, please. So remember, you can say necesito, and then you can say whatever you need. And after that, you can say, por favor. Necesito el menú, por favor. I need the menu, please. Or necesito agua, por favor. I need water, please. Or necesito una servilleta, por favor. I need a napkin, please. Okay, verb number 6, pedir. Pedir. This means to order. It's very common to use this verb as well. So you can use it in this way. Quiero pedir blank, por favor. So I want to order blank, please. So for example, if you are on the phone, you're calling the pizza place that you have nearby, you're going to order some takeout. You could say over the phone, quiero pedir una pizza, por favor. Quiero pedir una pizza, por favor. So this means I want to order a pizza. So after that, the person will ask you, what pizza do you want, the toppings, and all of that. So yeah, quiero pedir un emparedado. Quiero pedir un emparedado. I want to order a sandwich. Okay, so that's another verb that you must learn. Pedir means to order. The word number 7 is going to be a verb and another word. So it's more like a phrase. Venir con. Venir con. This means to come with. To come with. This is helpful if you want to know what the dish is about. What does it have? Or if it comes with certain ingredient. So you could say something like, la pizza viene con champiñones. La pizza viene con champiñones. This means, does the pizza come with mushrooms? So yeah, maybe you don't want a pizza that has mushrooms. So you want to double check. And this is the way to do it in Spanish. Venir con. To come with. Okay? Now, verb number 8. Faltar. Faltar. This means to miss or to lack. This is obviously a Spanish verb. And this verb is used when you are missing something. Faltar. Faltar means to miss or to lack. For example, me faltan mis papas. Me faltan mis papas. Who doesn't like potatoes, right? So this means I'm missing my potatoes, right? So somebody brings you a dish and you're expecting some potatoes in the dish and they're not there. So you can say, me faltan mis papas. I'm missing my potatoes. Where are they? Right? Okay. Another example could be, a la comida le falta sal. A la comida le falta sal. This means the food is lacking or missing salt. Yeah? So, yeah, that's another common thing that happens. Sometimes people don't season the food correctly, so you can say, a la comida le falta sal. The food is lacking or missing salt. Okay. Verb number 9. Calentar. Calentar. This means to heat up or to heat. Okay. So, this is another helpful verb. If your food is kind of cold and you want to eat a warm meal, you could say, ¿me puede calentar esto, por favor? ¿Me puede calentar esto, por favor? Can you please heat this up? That's the meaning of this phrase. Calentar, to heat up or to heat. This is another verb that you really need to learn. Okay, lastly, another verb, of course, we're going to learn the last verb. And the verb is querer. Querer. Querer means to want. To want. So you can say something like, quiero un café, por favor. Quiero un café, por favor. This means I want a coffee, please. Essentially, you can say quiero blank. You gotta say what you want and then por favor. Quiero un café, por favor. I want coffee, please. Or you can say, quiero la cuenta, por favor. I want the bill, please. Or you can say, quiero una cerveza, por favor. I want a beer, please. So this is a very common way to ask for something in Spanish. Let me know in the comment section down below if you knew all of these verbs or if you actually learned something new. Let me know in the comment section down below if I missed another verb or another phrase or something else that you use when going to restaurants. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you liked this video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. You can visit smlessons.com for more free Spanish lessons. And please support this channel by sharing this video with your friends and by giving the thumbs up. You can also donate to this channel. You only need to go to smlessons.com and donate from there. You can click on donate and you will be able to do that. And also, I have some surprises that are coming. This channel will have memberships and you can become a member. You can join this channel and become a member. You will get different perks. And please stay tuned because I will let you know more about that in a different video. So you will be able to donate directly through YouTube and you will also be a member. And I'm so excited about it and I can't wait to tell you more about it as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, for all your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye!